Hello, my name is Victoria Cisney, and today I'm going to talk about a collaborative project I did with Claire Ott. For this project, we decided to use some new mediums we've been learning this semester, with Claire doing printmaking and I have been learning darkroom photography. To start out, we knew we wanted to use these new mediums and use them together somehow. So the first thing we needed to do was test out the ink for the prints on the resin-coated photo paper to make sure the prints would come out clean and would dry completely. The test prints came out clean and dried within a day, so we continued with our idea. I then went into the darkroom and printed out the 3 photos we decided to use for this project. These photos I had taken on my Canon EOS Rebel 35mm camera at the Kankakee River State Park. There were many different locks locked onto the bridge there that I just found to be interesting and could make a cool series of film photos. Here I am developing the paper of one of the prints. When I had gotten home, I sent Claire the measurements of the photos so she could purchase the materials for her part of the project. Then I scanned the photos to send to her so she could pop them into Procreate to mess with a few designs for her prints.
Hi guys, it's Claire. I usually start my printmaking process by drawing something out on Procreate. Here I'm taking the 3 individual images and creating designs that work well with each, using the replications of the swirls, the lines, and the angles that fit perfectly into the shapes of the fence and the outlines of the locks. After I made designs for each image in different colors, I combined them into one file and found the overlapping spaces and areas that I would think could contribute well to an overlapping print and create like an interesting sense of movement. And after printing it out, I was able to trace the pattern onto a top layer of the lino. I started by first heating up the lino and then carving into it so that the areas were dark or that were all colored in were the parts that would be printed onto the final images. This process took a pretty long time, so that's why some of the footage is clipped out. There was a lot of detail to carve into the lino, and it kept getting cold, so I'd have to consistently warm it up, and it was kind of difficult. Here's the lino block after carving. When we got back from break, Victoria and I went into the printmaking studio, and after a few test prints, I rolled out the 3 primary colors that we were going to use, and I printed them over the corresponding locks. I had chosen which color was going to work with which lock based on my sketches in the Procreate, and I think it ended up looking very cool and combining well with the images. We decided to do a triptych so that it would make more of a statement and that there are several different images of locks but one print, printed multiple times over the pictures as prints are usually displayed. And here are our final pieces.